I remember when I was a freshman coming to Stanford, I was pretty jittery. I was really nervous, and I was just thinking, wow, I do not know anybody out here, and that can be pretty intimidating.
Stanford was just like the great unknown. Knowing that my family had gone to college, so there was no preparing for college speech about what it meant to live in a room with a stranger you don't know. I was scared about whether I would fit in, or if my personality, my temperament, some of the things I like to do would be Stanford normative, or would have a place at Stanford.
I think that new student orientation is about beginnings. Discovering self, discovering others, discovering who you want to be in this next phase of your life.
New student orientation begins the year here at Stanford. And so it's when all of the new students move in on the same day, and then they go through a series of activities together that bond them as a class.
And so it was important because I met my upperclassmen mentors who really shaped my Stanford trajectory. And they just really made sure that I felt at home and comfortable in my first week at Stanford.
When you come into Stanford, you meet a lot of people. So you might meet someone your first day and they might become your best friend for all 4 years.
One great part about new student orientation and everyone arriving is everyone's getting settled in their dorms. There's this real sense of dorm life and dorm pride.
At our foundation, we are about relationship. Faculty member to student in a research project, or even relationship in the collective, in a whole dorm community, in an athletic team. All of that to say we're not about competing at the expense of one another, but instead raising each other up.
This was a place that I found that I could really count on everyone else around me to have my back. And so when you start talking to other people, you really realize, oh man, everyone else is feeling just the same as I, and you kind of move past that initial nervousness and you really build a community and a home off of that.
Welcome, students. We are so glad you're here.
You are joining a family. When we say a family, we mean a family.
I want to encourage you to embrace this place and embrace its perfection and its imperfection, and to think about where you want to leave your fingerprints and what kind of legacies you want to leave. But also get your sense that this is your big, beautiful place. This is your home.